We're having, what we having, fish and chips?
Fish and chips.
For Mick, these little moments are priceless. Moments at one point he thought he may never have. His COVID story is one of anguish, pain and unimaginable suffering. Today with his daughters, he may look well, but he is still recovering over a year on from being struck down with the virus.
I was moving my daughter from Scotland down to Ellesmere Port. On the weekend that happened, my COVID just kicked in full time. I was in the hospital, put me in intensive care to get me through the worst of it all. I was put under for 3 weeks. And then I had a stroke.
Whilst Mick lay unresponsive in intensive care, at home his wife's health was rapidly deteriorating. She too was infected, but didn't survive. A tragedy unknown to Mick until he finally woke up.
I didn't realise then, until that point, that the wife wasn't here. So I thought I was going home. So I thought, I can get there, no problem. Then they said, oh, your wife's died. By the time that she'd been and had the funeral and everything. So I wasn't even there.
What's COVID done to you, Mick, in terms of your life?
Take me driving off me. Can't drive cars, can't drive trucks, can't work anymore. I've still got to support these two. I've got no wife. It's totally demolished me.
For 6 months, Mick remained in the Royal Bolton Hospital. He'd suffered severe loss of mobility, speech and memory. It's why specialist teams in the stroke unit had to remind him several times his wife had passed away.
That information was again reinforced when we went home for the first time, and he was wandering around his house, opening cupboards and seeing things that reminded him of his wife, and that was very upsetting for him.
Back at home, and Faye is now a young carer. Just aged 16, she's witnessed horrors no teenager ever should.
It was just so tough. I was shocked and I was upset and I was angry that this was happening to me. Obviously, I would never, ever wish anything like this upon my worst enemy, but sometimes I do think, why me? Why did it have to happen to us?
It could have got us both, I think. But somehow I managed to survive.
Mick's story is a reminder of the devastating effects this pandemic has had on countless people. And as COVID rips through the country again, a reminder that lives and livelihoods remain at risk. Inzamam Rashid, Sky News, Bolton.